Thank you for those words, John. I feel really pleasured and pleased to be with you today, all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time. And thank you for allowing me to talk to you today. I would like you all to take a moment to picture this. A 27-week-old baby girl has just been born. She's shown to her father, then to her mother, and taken to the NICU because her lungs are underdeveloped and she can't breathe. It's uncertain whether she'll survive the night. It's uncertain whether she'll live at all. But of course, she does. A year passes. Her parents notice she's not developing as she should. They put her into therapy. A year passes, and no progress is made, hardly any. On their own, they try to find out all they possibly can to figure out what's going on with their daughter. This shouldn't be happening. And they come to the realization, the doctors come to the realization that she has cerebral palsy, CP. The diagnosis is serious. It is real. It's quadriplegic. They are told there are no expectations, absolutely none. But from the beginning, neither the diagnosis nor the prognosis stopped the parents from giving their daughter everything that we deserve as human beings. They gave everything to her that she could possibly need to live as a human being because they saw in her eyes and her smile the spark and life that we have when we are first born. They saw that potential and they went with it. What they saw was nothing more than what we all have, pure potential. They used it, they tapped it, and they made a future where there was none, where there should have been none. From the beginning, there was absolute belief that this child would turn out as they had hoped. There was no doubt that this child would become the woman you see before you today, the woman that my parents have made me, is all because of potential. And the belief that potential is all we have to work with. It's not about limitation. It's not about disability. It's not about putting caps on yourself, putting lids on potential. It's all about embracing change and embracing the change that we have to have our lives be completely different than what they could be or what they should have been. In my life, I have learned a very simple but powerful truth. Life is difficult, but when you don't accept that life is difficult, life becomes impossible. That's the first noble truth that the Buddha taught back in 600 BC. And that truth has stuck with me from the beginning of my life to the current day, to the current time that we are sitting here today, listening to this truth again. And for me, it's all about community. Community is nothing more nor nothing less than all the people we connect to in our lives and are connected to. Community doesn't stop with the neighborhood. It doesn't stop with social media. It goes on with with every person we touch. And every person we touch is impacted by the voice we have, by the way we treat them, by the way we embrace life, by the way that they embrace us. And our community goes beyond family, it goes beyond friends, it goes beyond every single boundary that we can possibly think of. And for me, what happens with that is absolutely magical. When you do not embrace, when you do not see boundaries, there are none. When you do not see boundaries, you can make new possibilities. And for me, all the boundaries that exist in the world are just physical. This chair is not even is real, right? But this chair is just only as real as you think of it, to be. For me, it's not about being bound to a wheelchair. It's not about being restricted. It's about having a freedom that I otherwise would not have had. I otherwise would not have had the freedom to move around, nor the freedom to act. It's about freedom. Life is about freedom. All life, all community, all connection is about taking that freedom and going forward with it. If I could change, if I could make a difference, why can't we all make a difference? Why can't we all tear down bridges, tear down walls, and build bridges instead? Why can't we all make a change to change our lives, to transform them? That's the message I want to leave you with, and that's the message you deserve to hear, because you can make a mark on the world and live your life without limits. Thank you.